Yo, yo, it's DEBO. This is going to be a quick episode of Bussin' Down Bars. You know what I'm saying? Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the fact that we need a hip hop tribunal. What is a hip hop tribunal? That's when the OGs all get together. Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, especially KRS-One because he probably know all the goddamn hip hop laws. Rakim, all the OGs, they come together. They discuss what the laws are and what they're going to be, right? And we will have like a hip hop court of justice. That's what a hip hop tribunal would be. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. Me personally, DEBO, I'm gonna go on a personal crusade to make sure that this comes to fruition. You feel me? That's one of my goals in life. But anyway, we need this because you got too many cats out here who break the laws or don't give a fuck about the laws, or they might not even know what the laws are. You feel me? Because us hip hop heads, we've always known that there were hip hop laws. The problem is we haven't had anybody to enforce the laws. You feel me? But with this hip hop tribunal, we're gonna have the OGs set what the laws are, and we're gonna have motherfuckers enforce the laws. And if you break the hip hop laws, you get kicked the fuck out. You feel me? Now, who are some of the people that break the laws? People like Lil Pump, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, what's that fat white nigga name? Post Malone. These are people who break the hip hop laws. You feel me? One of the reasons they break the laws is because hip hop is the biggest music genre, right? And it gets so much money, and it is crossover now. The priorities have changed for these rappers these days versus the rappers from back in the day. You feel me? These rappers, they don't care nothing about who got the best bars, who put on the best shows and performances, or who has the best album. They don't care about those things. You feel what I'm saying? They care all about material type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Who got the most money and who got the most streams and shit like that. That's what they care about. Who got the most ice when they, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. Now, I'm not mad at those things. And to put a disclaimer out there, I'm not mad at these young cats who are making a living for themselves and being able to feed their family. I'm not mad at that. The problem is at what cost? Because there have to be some type of laws in place. You feel me? So this hip hop tribunal would go like this, in my opinion. You would get all the OGs, right? You got to get all the OGs, even the chicken tastes like wood niggas. You feel me? Get everybody. You know what I mean? That's because you got to respect the people who came before you. Then those people would even get the generation who came after them. You feel me? You get the T.I.s, the Ludacris, the Lil Waynes, the fucking the King Lows, the Lupes. You get all of them. Get Twister. Then you keep going down. I know Twister's older than them, but you get what I'm saying. Then you keep going down. Get the Kendricks, the J. Coles. You feel me? All the way down. All generations. You get lyricists and MCs from all generations to come together and form what the laws and the rules are going to be. You feel me? You got to get everybody, all the generations, because you need the ones who influence the young people who they are going to listen to. You get what I mean? Because they not gonna listen to the chicken tastes like wood nigga. They don't give a fuck about that. So anyway, you get them, they come together, they make the laws, and if you break the laws, you get the fuck out. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because it doesn't make any sense that rappers in their 40s, 30s can out-rap the rappers in their 20s and in their teens. That don't make no sense, because when you create something, it's supposed, and you hand it to the next generation. When they take the baton, they're supposed to improve upon that. You feel me? They're supposed to make it better than it was when you gave it to them. But these cats these days, they making it worse than it was when it was given to them. That's why the older generations can rap better than them young niggas. Don't make no sense. Now, it's not about East or West. It's about niggas and bitches. I'm just playing. It's not about old versus young, though. Okay? That's not what it's about, because you have young cats in their teens and in their early 20s who are lyricists, who can rap their ass off. like a person like YBN Corday, right? He's a lyricist, he's an MC, and his album was dope as fuck. And he's a young cat. The problem is he's probably going to get overlooked somewhat by other cats who don't give a fuck about the culture, and none of their fans do either. You feel me? So you have to you have to let the younger generation know that what they gotta adjust their priorities. You feel me? And again, it's not about old versus young. It's just about the mindset of the younger generation, of most of them, not all of them, because like I said, you have some niggas in their teens and 20s who can rap, who can rap like a motherfucker, rap their ass off. You feel me? But let me bust down some real quick bars real quick. You take somebody like Jay-Z. He has this verse, he has this line where he says, they even biting cornrows. Get your scarecrows up. Now, on the surface, that might not seem that dope to you. You might, you know what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z is so laid back, he's so sarcastic, he's so smooth and slick with it. He goes over people's head because it sounds like he having a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you feel me? So some people don't appreciate his bars. But what he was saying with that, when he says they even biting cornrows, get your scarecrows up, what he means by that is, you know how they say, bitches like them Kardashian or certain white women, or not even just white, but just non-black women. Say you do your hair in cornrows, right? And don't give the props to black women. And you say something like, oh, this is the Bo Derek look. Bitch. You feel me? If you do that, then you're biting cornrows. You feel me? And biting is a slang word for stealing. And cornrows is braids. You feel me? But he said they biting cornrows, get your scarecrows up. Scarecrows are for crows that come through and bite your rolls of corn. You feel me? Your corn rolls. For the crows. Get your scarecrows up. You feel me? It's deeper than what it sounds like at first. Take someone like Eminem. He says, jokes aside, how you doing? You straight? She said, no, I'm bi. She said, are you drunk? He said, no, I'm high. He said, I'm checking out the chicks. She said, so am I. Now, all of that sounds hella simple, slick, real clever, but when you think about it, it's like, oh, on the surface, it sounds like it's just a regular conversation. But if you think about it, it's like a double meaning. Same song, fast forward to the end. He says, opposites attract. I'm someone, you're no one. I'm high, you're bi. I'm coming, you're going. You feel what I'm saying? Think about that. It don't make no sense that someone like Eminem, who's in his 40s, is still trying to better his craft. Someone like Jay-Z, who now 50, is still trying to better his craft. These are two rappers who have all the money in the world, either $500 million or $1 billion. You feel me? All the success, all the plaques, yet they're still out rapping 20-year-olds and teenagers. It doesn't make sense. It's not how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? When you're leaving behind, when you want the legacy to continue on after you're gone, you can't leave it in the hands of motherfuckers that you are still better than and you're ancient. You feel me? Even when it comes to someone like J. Cole, he has a line where he says, that nigga say, I'm so active on the radio, I'm radioactive, nigga. Come on, bro. He in his mid-30s, and he's still coming up with bars like that. You know what I'm saying? He has all the success in the world, still coming up with bars like that. When you got these younger cats, these little this or little that, who can't come up with that type of shit because they don't give a fuck about the game. Now, brings me back. Hip Hop Tribunal, a hip hop court of justice where we set the laws. We all come together. We make the laws. We tell you, we get the legends from back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. We get all those legends, all and all the trendsetters, so they can influence the younger generation. We get everybody, and we set what the laws are. If you break the laws, get the fuck out. You feel me? This has been this ain't you know what I almost said? I almost said this is I've already said too much. I've already said fucked up, but true. No, this ain't that. This has been Bussin' Down Bars. Until next time, boys and